All right, we are here for game number 2 of the Singapore wildcards between Nigma and Team Liquid. We're already well well through the draft. I'm Ryananigans, joined by the one, the only Seananigans, and we're gonna be bringing you the cast and our thoughts here on the draft that is already almost over.
Man, I was just thinking about Bloodseeker again for them. Um, Something Tiny can do that Earthspear could do is toss somebody who's ruptured, which would have been hilarious. I would have loved it. But the band coming
The
out
band coming out,
from
I
Team
think they
Nigma,
saw that too.
yeah,
Nyx assassin who got nerfed into the ground. It got nerfed pretty hard. Okay, I'm not gonna say into the ground, but I'm gonna say pretty hard. It's gonna get some playtime here.
yeah. I mean, he still stuns. He still drains mana. He still goes invisible, right?
Yeah, he just doesn't do it as often, as efficiently, and as strong.
Yeah, I think that in lieu of like a support like Lion, they wanted somebody that if Timbersaw jumps can like get a free stun and not just die instantly.
Certainly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Although
Hmm.
they do have a lot of deep push. I'm not really sure why they banned the Lycan.
I think that they're just expecting Liquid to play fast again, and they proved in the last match that they're happy to go fast and they're good at it. So
Wait,
anything
wait.
to slow them down here.
Is this it, Sean? Is this gonna be it?
Oh, oh, I see what you're thinking.
Is this gonna be the Lone Druid game that we want to see?
I, you know,
How
it
good is
certainly
it?
could be.
It looks pretty
There's your
good.
tower hitter, right?
It looks pretty good, dude.
How does static link work with the bear? Does it work?
It it might. It probably does. I mean, it's not a hero.
It may not. It could be a wonderful pick right here.
We're just gonna cross our fingers and pray to the gods we
Dude,
believe in. And
imagine if Nigma picked it up right there.
no way, they don't
How
run it.
wild would that be?
I know Miracle used to run it when it was like stronger in meta and not like a niche pick.
Hmm.
Dude, I want this. I can't even think of
It's
another
gotta be.
character here other than Lone Druid. I can't. I just can't think of
It's
another one.
gotta be Lone Druid.
Like I'm gonna be
They
like,
let it
oh, I
through.
didn't see that happen. I didn't see that coming because I'm so focused on Lone Druid right now. Okay, if I take like 2 seconds to maybe think of what could this be, I don't know. Lone Druid. It's the only one that comes to my mind.
So you could pick any stable one, right? Um,
Ursa, I guess, is kind of been in meta.
yeah,
Monkey
that's
King
a
banned
faster
out.
hero too.
Monkey King's banned out. Troll, kind of like Troll. No, Razor shits on Troll. Pardon my French.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard. What works against Troll or what works against Razor? That's a stable one. You know what I mean?
anti-mage, PA,
Ugh, both of
anybody that can
those.
blink away. I mean, Ursa's got his little leap, right? Ursa's a good pick here, I think.
Yeah, I don't mind Ursa. Ever certainly would have been a good pick. Maybe that's why they just banned it out. Bristleback? Bristleback. I know they like playing that.
There it is.
Mother
There it is.
of nature. Here we go. This is worth the late night stay up. This is worth it, folks. We've got the Lone Druid, and I don't know about you, but this is going to be all we're talking about. So if you're not wanting a Lone Druid uh focus in on, go somewhere else, okay? Cuz we're hyped for this. I'm hyped for this. This is just made my night. Uh yeah, I'm ready for it. And don't even ask me who I think's going to win. I'm trusting in the Druid.
What is this tiny skin? Man, I coming back to the game after a while, like, and remembering like when they got rid of Cowboy Ursa because it wasn't like in theme with their game, and then look at this tiny skin.
It's tiny. He's like the frost thing from Frozen. That's what he looks like carrying this Christmas tree.
Gee,
Where have we gone? What have we done? And it's RMN on the Grimstroke. So is it going to be a Cord Ninx? Did they regulate RMN to a support role, or is this an offlane Grim? I know we see that occasionally, but I don't think that's what you last pick, right? You certainly don't last pick a offlane Grim.
I think that's what we're about to see. Playing with the coddle, maybe.
You just spam the Stroke of Fate, possibly. Okay, switch over to free cam. Let's get the last hits going here, and let's look at introducing characters here. We have Miracle on the DK mid. Uh, Not really sure if I like a high skilled player like Miracle on a DK, but I'm certainly he will take it to the next level. Weehaw on the stable Razor mid, or on the Razor. Very good Razor player. Probably top 3 Razor player in the world if I had to say so. Kuroki going on the Coddle, Armen, Rimstroke, and GH going to be playing Nynx, and both of these teams are not going to run into each other as we have Taiga on Tiny making his way towards this rune. Foxy playing Timbersaw, Mickey on that puck again, and Insania playing CM like they did last game. And last but certainly not least, our favorite, the Lone Druid.
Some deep wards in here.
They did that last game
Did they?
on the side of Liquid. They got their wards up there. What are the starting items on Bear? Just quelling.
Hmm.
Interesting. Oh, it looks like he's gonna fly out a early Blightstone here too. Maybe going for an early corrosion. Could be what happens here.
So Razor's come to the bottom lane. Okay. So this Mickey Miracle matchup, I think we've said in previous casts with the Dragonite mid, he just sort of hangs out and chills and doesn't die, hopefully, until level 6 where he can turn around and maybe get a kill with
Yeah,
that first ulti and Dragon Tail.
yeah. Dragon Knight is the staple. We're not really sure what we're gonna do mid yet, so we're just gonna pick it and know that it's truly not gonna lose to anybody. It may not win against everybody though. It's a safe pick.
I'm curious to see this Armen Grimstroke. Are we going to have first blood here on the maiden? Oh,
And we
there it
do.
is. First blood going to GH. Yeah, Maiden trying to prevent that that pull around with the creeps. Grimstroke bringing a little more damage to the lane early than the Dragon Knight did last game.
I think that's what they have to do. They have to try to get as much as they can at level 2 or level 1 and 2 out of this lane for Nigma, because once you hit like 3 or 4 on Druid and CM, that's a scary lane. It's a very scary lane.
I think the damage, well, I wouldn't say the damage output is low, but it's just not very bursty. Um, so obviously everything happens around the entangle. Um,
Hmm. Gotta
but
love that
they're
entangle.
not they're not. I wouldn't say they're great. Um, there's kill potential on the Grimstroke certainly, but Nyx may be able to just sort of walk away.
He's looking awfully low here, trying to contest
Yeah,
this
really just
pull.
trying to prevent this pull. Yeah.
We have here coming out on the bear. Blades of Attack and Blightstone. Oh, the DLC Entangle. Spike Carapaccio stopping that. Like Taiga trying to set up on mid here. We could see a kill go down mid. Oh, he has no
Oh,
idea.
Miracle way far up.
He has no idea.
Can he get the good toss too? And
I
he
get the
does up
good
under the
toss.
tower. Make it easily brings him down.
And Box is gonna have to TP. Stop from dying there. Taiga, see, he got his boots. He's got his boots. He's just gonna look to get aggressive on the map. I think.
Taiga doing exactly what he did the last game, just on a different hero. Well, GH sees him coming this time.
Yeah, I am sure. If there's anything I'm sure of in this world, is that Koikva is a better lone druid player than I am. But I think I see more value in Orb of Venom than Blightstone.
I think he feels like he's lacking, like you said, lacking damage.
Yeah, I guess with CM in lane, you really don't need it, but she's mainly just pulling.
Yeah, trust your entangle. And he may finish out that. I mean, I guess it depends if he wants Deso or not, but he could always get that. What's that new?
Corrosion. Could play Corrosion, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if you're playing for Corrosion, you're going to take the Venom first, I would think. Get the first resummon of the game. Still just trading mid. Tiny in a really precarious spot down here bottom with the creep wave on. I'm going to have to TP out. Looks like we're going top.
Here they make it Crystal Maiden up top. One right click away.
Can
They
I
do
get
bring
a
him
turn
down.
kill?
Trying to get a kill onto RMN there. Can't seem to get the entangle. He's one more attack. Does get the entangle. Gonna bring Grimstroke down, maybe? No. Oh, he turns back! Oh, the stun from GH. That was close. Another entangle. Yeah, look how much damage is coming out though with that Blightstone.
Tangle's not physical damage, is it? No, it's just magical.
Yeah, the bear can just start chunking though.
Yeah, I guess now that you have the phase on Bear, it kind of acts as that movement speed close. You just taking him under the tower? It's insane.
Yeah, with phase, he probably doesn't feel like he even needs that Orb of Venom.
Yeah, that move speed to stay on top, absolutely. Oh, go again mid. Brings down Miracle again. This Taiga rotation. Taiga, give him any hero, and he's gonna create space for his team and get kills on the map. It's insane. And I guess really, I think it starts with this drafting of this Timbersaw, because you can just leave him alone, and it really gives Taiga the liberty
Timbersaw
to
is
do
totally self-sufficient.
that. Yeah.
And pretty good against Razor. Oh, misses the chain here. Gonna give up a lot of damage.
And Tangle just chunking away.
And there's the Orb of Venom. So he is gonna get that Corrosion Orb.
He's not. It doesn't look like he's going Corrosion Orb unless it's flying out on the courier right now. No, it looks like he's just gonna pivot into the
GH gonna go down top. Yep.
Lone Druid. Love to see this hero in the meta. Would love to see it.
Look at this. Just not afraid. Just gonna dive the tower. No
Tower?
problem. Let the
What
bear
tower?
tank it up. Entangle for good measure.
I don't think you can play this lane anymore. I
They're
just don't.
bringing. Oh, Mickey rotating in. Finds Coddle. GH TP's in. Probably doesn't want to be there anymore. Coddle, one click away, goes down, and GH tossed up. He's gonna get brought down too. I mean, the tower's done, right?
And this is what you think about. Why Lone Druid could be so good in this meta. He can pressure early, and he can punish kills by taking objectives early. It's 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes they have that tier 1 down already.
Yeah, and they don't, until Dragonite gets a blink or something, they don't really have a way to get on top of him. They've got the Nyx ulti,
Going in on
but if they don't
Razor.
bring him down,
Oh, man. So much burst right there. This is... I don't really know what to say from this. Liquid really looking at in a good form right here. And Nigma not really looking... Nigma is better than this. Nigma is better than this, and I think... I mean, how much of this is really RMN standing in?
well, I think they're letting Taiga do whatever he wants. Taiga is just walked up and down the map and gotten a kill in each lane, right? So you like that's not an RMN thing. That's not focusing on where he is, looking at your minimap, warding appropriately. Boxy may go down here. Oh, one click away and he does.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That was a really good play from GH to hold his Spike Carapace until right when Timbersaw needed to chain out.
Diving top.
Grimstroke goes down again. Yeah.
This is...
Nobody can come near this Lone Druid right
Yeah,
now.
this is his lane. This is his tier 2 tower. And then, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? If you're winning and you're dire. Take over the jungle. Take over the triangle right here. Just going to take over this triangle. Set up shop at this triangle.
See, they put a ward down in anticipation of that. Freezing Field going down, trying to bring down Weehaw. Timber chain out. Tried to deny himself on the creeps, but Boxy finishes it up. Miracle sees all those rotation and says, maybe I can get a tower? Coil on 2, Dragon Tail onto Puck. Putting a lot of damage in on Puck. Taiga's here. Tosses Dragonite in. They are able to bring him down. Mickey almost goes down, but able to live through.
Koifa rotating in. I think they thought if they can get this Dragonite down, they can take this tower, so it warrants Koifa coming in here.
Oh, silence on a GH. Oh, Mickey finally goes down. Razor trying to do something. Tossing Razor onto the bear. Maybe gets a bear kill? Does he have a respawn? He does. But he's gonna go right back in on a Weehaw. To the tangle on Grimstroke. All game long. Man. GMN cannot get a break, can he?
After a good team fight, looks like just going to try to take an objective.
Quickbee needs to be a little careful here. He doesn't have a respawn for another 70 seconds, and the bear's pretty low. Stunning up Taiga. But Boxy just jumps right in, right on top of Miracle. Here comes the bear. 1 down, 2 down. Boxy once more, gets Kuroki. We're starting to see a repeat of last game where they're just taking these early to mid game fights and just dominating.
Yeah, and I think Lone Druid does it even better than Vanomancer does.
Oh yeah, I think they would have happily played Lone Druid in the last game if
If it wasn't banned, yeah.
he was in the pool. He's not as good a pick in the last game, I guess, against the Monkey King and the Ember Spirit. Someone who can, people who can actually like get on top of him. But
Yeah, that is certainly something they lack. Hoping the Nynx does that. Maybe an engagement here top. Knowing that the Lone Druid's not there. Lone Druid does have a TP scroll. But Boxy's going to TP in first. Miracle kind of in a no man's land here. Druid is TPing in.
Tiger goes down. Boxy comes in on a Weehaw. GH trying to create space. May lose his life because of it. Weehaw TP's out. GH running up into the woods, but Boxy wants Karaoke. We have a Crystal Maiden and a Nyx fight. Puck coming in to clean up that kill. And Coddle running underneath the tier 2 middle. Just too fast, even for Timbersaw to chase down.
Not horrible on the side of Nigma, but not what they hoped to get. I mean, they've played a game and let's just call it a game and a half here. They've only taken one tower.
What a great neutral item for the bear too. Chipped vest.
Oh yeah. Definitely is good.
You can see confidence from Koikpa here, not even getting a set of boots for himself.
Yeah, might need that at some point. Oh, as there's engagement mid.
Here, going down in the middle lane, followed by GH.
Just getting more.
Here and onto Karaoke too. Is he fast enough? Does he get away this time? Chains up, misses. Knocked back. Weehaw trying to do something with Boxy here. Static linked up, taking his damage. But Timber chains away. Fortify used to save that tier 2 bottom before Lone Druid just cleans it up. Blinking on a GH, but that instant spike carapace keeps puck off of him.
I really love the Lone Druid pick, obviously. But I love how they're playing around it. You know, when he wants to take a tower, they have two supports sitting behind him. You know, when in these fights, he's kind of getting free reign because Boxy can just soak up a lot of the spells that should be targeting on Lone Druid. I mean, if they kill Lone Druid at the start of a fight, Nigma can definitely take it, as it looks like there's engagement here top.
Tyler on the crystal stuns up on the puck. Puck goes down to the blast. And here, Boxy's looking for more. The Lone Druid brings the bear in and tangles. Boxy's still looking for more. Chains forward. Looks like everyone else is going to get away. Miracle turning back around. May get caught. And blinks.
Another solid engagement for the Lone Druid. Or Team
I guess they do bring down the puck there. That's something.
Another engagement going down.
is so tanky, and here comes Koikfa. Bike Carapace keeps him at bay for a little bit. Boxy brings him down. And Miracle. A little surprised they turned around there. Maiden goes down. I thought Koikfa was just gonna run through him there.
Yeah, maybe he made the call that the Necro units were more gold, safer gold, and experience than kills. I don't.
I guess that's something. They were able to want more. Here he goes. Oh, wow. Blew the smoke on the puck illusion.
Wonder what Lone Druid's waiting
They're
on.
gonna go on a
So
Boxy.
they go on Boxy mid.
Blink, stun. GH follows up with another stun. Taiga comes in, creates space. Coil on. Miracle's still going down. Do they have enough damage to bring him down? Boxy misses the chain, still brings down Miracle. And GH goes down too. And here goes Taiga looking for more. Gets a stun on 2. Toss the bear in. Going in on Weehaw. Into the base. Boxy may lose his life. Okay. Oh wow, and they find Kuroki too.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, that answers the question about static link in the bear. It
Yeah,
does work on the bear.
It does work on the bear. We did see that. I was gonna mention that.
It does have a resummon here if he needs it.
Oh, they
Oh.
actually get it.
Here's an opportunity. Can they bring down Quickfa? Static link immediately screams away.
Now they gotta take a fight if you're Nigma. Don't know if Puck's your target.
Almost catching Mickey out there. Coil out on a Miracle. Taiga catches GH in the back line. Do they have a follow-up on Miracle? Boxy's trying to timber coming in. Boxy catches him. No follow-up.
Quickfoot just looking to set up shop mid again.
And here, their towers are looking like they're in a much better position compared to the last game. Last game, we got to 26 minutes with all tier 2s alive. And here we see the power of the Lone Druid versus the Venomancer and just like pure push.
Absolutely. And push with tower damage. Like, Veno has push and a decent amount of tower damage, but nothing compared to that Lone Druid. I mean, what's the, what's his bear? Is his bear dead? Oh, there it is. Demolish, I mean, it's an extra 40% building damage. It's nothing to just scoff at, you know?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Creep waves are going down so quick.
Yeah, it's definitely a new school build, you know, the Mask of Madness into Maelstrom.
Looks like he's
Dire's middle tower is under
just
attack.
about got a Basher out now too. Basher on its way.
Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but were you used to not be able to buy Basher on Lone Druid?
So you could buy Basher on Lone Druid, but
Dire are scanning.
the Basher and Entangle. Oh, here we got a engagement up here. here in the okay. And Quakeville looking for more, trying to get ahead and get on RMN. Boxy chains up. Here they're gonna easily clean him up. So what I was saying about Basher and Entangle. So when so Basher had a little bit of a cooldown on it every time that it bashed, and so did Entangle. And they would actually share a cooldown. So if an Entangle got off, your next attack couldn't bash. So Basher was like prioritized a little lower on that hero.
Radiant's top
Hmm.
tower
Now that doesn't. Now that's not how that works.
Right. I think that was a change a little bit ago. They added a lot to this hero with the Savage Roar and everything back from when I used to play him. And they reworked his ulti too, I think.
Maybe an engagement around the triangle here. Not looking like it. Looking like Radiant's just
Taiga
gonna
sees
back
some
off.
heroes, blinks away, and Quickfoot just runs up. Face checks the high ground.
Smoke up on 2. Trying to catch something out down here bottom or mid. Coil.
Make it just breaks the coil and he goes down. Guess I didn't think about the toss and the coil break. That's pretty neat.
It's just a reskinned Earth Spirit. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Just a reskinned Earth Spirit for Taiga.
Yeah, a lot of teams were sort of using Tusk to fill a similar role, right? As that like mobile ganking hero that just like drifts into each lane. And here Taiga using Tiny feels a lot stronger than
Yeah, making a good case for it too. As Liquid's going high ground.
Tusk. And the interaction with the Dream Coil is great.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Coil on 3. Coddle almost goes down there. Or just to buy some time, let Weehaw come out to the fight. Little surprised they didn't just go right back up. Quickfoot still has a respawn on the bear.
I mean, you could wait for AC. I mean, that's certainly going to help take the base, but I don't think you necessarily need it.
Radiant are scanning.
Radiant think that they're rushing right now. I'd maybe go in there right after that scan drops. They still think that they're around there. Circling the triangle. It's a good guess as to where they are.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah,
is under attack.
where you want to be. I play in a low skilled bracket. I try to stress that to, just myself, one, but the people I play with. That's the safest area for them to get the most farm. If you can invade that, usually going to win.
As soon as that scan dropped, Quickfoot went right into the pit.
Radiant's middle
Looks like it's going to be a free rush. GH looks like he's chasing a courier down.
dire are scanning.
Maybe just trying to get some more wards up. No, he's only got 1 sentry here. Just looking for anything? Oh, it's the courier. Oh, and he's not going to get it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
See, where did the Aegis go? On to Mickey, I imagine? Or Boxy?
Yeah, on the puck.
getting all their lanes pushed up. Our men just trying to do something. At least have one lane, not in their
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
face.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
One hit from the bear goes down. GH dies instantly. They do bring down Insania. Buys back Miracle at half health. Weeha's BKB's about. Doing so much work. Alright. Quake is still pressuring that high ground. Still has a respawn on the bear too.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Miracle. And Quake just right click
Has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under
the
attack.
space, forcing him back into the fountain. Yeah, here they're gonna rotate, go for two.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
This may just be GG.
Radiant's top
Yeah, Lone Druid can turn a game into you have your base and you don't have your base pretty darn quickly.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They jump in, they've got to do something. They're gonna try to bring down the Lone Druid. Stuns. Weeha running. Tiger running around the trees. Just waiting for that BKB. Yeah. Taiga manages to get away from Weeha. Mickey goes down. Still has the Aegis. Can they bring him down again? Phase shift. But he wants to fight. They bring down Weeha. And Boxy just standing inside their base. Blinking on GH. He goes down. Miracle just trying to figure out something to do.
Lone
Stuns
Druid
him up,
back
runs
up.
away. Quakeva's back up. In on the high ground. Ready to get the...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
Megas.
tower has fallen.
Miracle just trying to slow him down. Stunning up the bear. They could bring the bear down here, but no, it's going to be too little too late.
Radiant's bottom
There's Megas.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I guess if it's some sort of consolation, they've got 60 seconds without the bear to...
To try to
Deal
do
with.
something. Yeah. It was a pretty good execution of high ground. With the Aegis, way to use the Aegis. Stall out until your core can get back up, and the pretty textbook way to take high ground, if you ask me.
Look at Boxy. Stands in the middle of all their heroes. No big deal.
He is definitely a beefy boy on that timber beans. As
Now the
they're
bear's back up, and
Ripping
they're
up mid.
on their way middle.
the high level strategy of the 5-man all mid now, please, getting called out.
Miracle blinks on Insania. Pops his BKB. Insania gets tossed away and saved by Taiga. Dream Coil goes down on one. It's 2 down, Insania down, Mickey down. Static linking the bear. Roared away. I mean, I guess they're doing something here, right?
Too little, too late, possibly. Bad case of that.
Was just a little too late. Probably the first fight that Nigma has won.
Yeah, I would say so.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nigma really doesn't want to go out here. And maybe there's a little bit of metagaming here that Liquid has to follow this up right into another matchup, and maybe they're trying to tire them out. They think Liquid may be super strong in the bracket, and if they could drop a game to somebody else, it keeps Nigma in the running. I mean, that's got to be in your head, right? It's part of the metagame of a LAN tournament.
Could be. Could be you just don't want to GG out because these are unique situations that you get to practice in a wild card game early on in a major, practicing the calls. Uh, you know, I don't know. Could it be for something? Could be more game time. Just take it shaking off some nerves of not playing for so long. Maybe some merit to that as well. Or it could just be the big brain meta that's going on, the tire them out, IRL, you know?
I just noticed the Philosopher's Stone on Lone Druid.
It's crazy. Such a good character for that.
Right. Here they may try it again.
Nigma does have the lanes in a pretty good place as a fight breaks out.
Miracle just dropped. It's supposed to be their tankiest hero dies in seconds after getting tossed in by Taiga. Koikva does have respawn now, so he's probably just happy to run in there. Same thing, GH gets tossed out, dies. Who can Taiga get next?
It's certainly what it seems like. Who's gonna go down to this blink toss combo?
Koikva focusing down these towers now, ready to end the game. Mickey blinks forward. Weehaw, static link on the bear, BKBs. Oh, and then stunned up. Do they have more to bring him down? Boxy getting pretty low. Taiga again. Buyback on Weehaw.
That's the throne.
Koikva said, I'm done. The game's over.
Liquid taking the best of two in a 2-0 fashion. Looking really strong. Nigma not looking like the Nigma that we have known. The scary Nigma, the high skilled, the flashy picks. And some of that possibly due to not having the full roster, but who knows? Liquid looking good, rolled 2-0 to open up the wild card round. If that's the pace we're setting for the major, I'm very excited about it. Sean, any wrap up thoughts, comments on this best of two here? All right, looks like we're just gonna get into a wrap up. So thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next one.